How long do synthetic wigs last? Okay. This answer is going to vary. You ask me, I'm going to say one thing. You ask someone else, they're going to say another. Generally, it's between 4 to 6 months of regular wear and proper care of the wig. Now, that can vary because if you get a really short synthetic wig like a pixie, it's going to last you years. I can just tell you that already, especially if you're not wearing it to sleep at night, it's going to last you years because it's not getting tangled. It's not hitting your clothes. It's not hitting the nape of your neck. You're not sweating back here, which also can create mats and tangles. The most tangly location for a synthetic wig to like mat up is the nape of the neck. I'm wearing a synthetic wig right now, and this is my oldest synthetic wig currently. I have had this wig for about 4 years now. Can you believe that? That's so long. And for the first 2 years of its life, I wore it constantly. It was really my only wig that I wore because I considered it my work wig. So I would only wear this wig to work and this wig only. I wasn't switching between other wigs. This was the only one that I wanted to wear every single day because I wanted my hair to stay the same. This is Simmer by Raquel Welch. It's just the regular Simmer. It's the wefted cap. We had permatease once before up at the top here, but as you can see now, it just sits totally flat on my head because I've had it for so long and I've used so many heat styling tools on it that my permatease don't really exist anymore. There's no more short little hairs sticking up, giving it volume. And I'm okay with that. I actually really like this look now. I think synthetic wigs start to look better the longer you've had them for, but they start to feel worse the longer you have them for. Okay, so this isn't the best feeling wig that I own because it's so old, 4 years. And 2 full years of only wearing this one. Now, to some of you, that's gonna sound really crazy. It's gonna sound like I'm a nutcase and maybe I don't know how to count my years because it sounds crazy. I get it. I've been told that before, but I can only tell you my experience and the truth. Now, I've also had other super long wigs that are synthetic and have not lasted me even a year. And that's because they're really long. So going back to, it depends on the length too. If you have a pixie and it's not getting tangled, it's gonna last you years, in my opinion. If you have a length like this, like Simmer, that just hits your shoulders, the most tangly part on Simmer is always the nape of the neck, and it's always from here down. But I'm okay with that. See, synthetic wigs stay in the same style that they're set in with heat. And so you don't have to even brush them every day. You don't have to wash them all the time. They'll just look nice as soon as you put them on your head. But with that being said, if I run my fingers through my hair right now, it's gonna catch. And it's not going to be very pretty. So unless I want to take the time to refresh my wig right now, or right before this video, I'm not really going to be sitting here running my hands through my hair because it's going to look tangled when I do that. But if I just come on and talk to you guys or go meet with a client or just, go to work or go meet with a friend and throw on my 4-year-old synthetic wig and just sit there like this, no one's gonna know, 1, that it's fake, 2, that it's 4 years old. It still is a working wig. It just feels tangly, which brings me to the whole point of tolerance. Now we have to talk about this because some people have a really low tolerance for tangles and matting, and if they can't run their fingers through all the way through and have it be silky, soft, and smooth, then it's a garbage wig, and to them, that wig's already died. But for me, I just fall in love with my wigs, so I can't just get rid of them unless they've actually died or the lace has split or, something that I can't fix. But typically, I just keep on wearing my wigs. Whereas some people say 4 to 6 months of regular wear and proper care of their synthetic wig until it dies, I disagree. For me, it's years. It's at least 1 year. But with this length, this is a really healthy length for me because these wigs that are this length that I get always lasts me years and years and years. Like it just does, because I have a way that I refresh my synthetic wigs, specifically the heat-friendly ones. I actually really love the heat-friendly synthetics, you know, the ones that you can put hot tools on and curl and straighten and do all the things. Because they require heat, I find it super simple and easy to refresh them and bring back the softness and make them look all pretty and beautiful again, as if they're brand new. And on my channel, I have 2 videos where I show how I wash my synthetic wigs and then how I actually put heat back into the heat-friendly synthetic wigs to make them brand new again, to make them soft and smooth. And so for me, the answer to that question is actually years, but depends on the care and depends on the length of your wig, if that makes sense. And depends on your tolerance too, because yes, as time goes on, your wig will get more and more tangled. It'll become easier to tangle. Like for example, because this wig is this old now, I could literally have refreshed it before this video, and then probably by the end of the video, it will be tangly at least at the nape of the neck again. But for me, that's like, who cares? Because no one in my outside world or on camera or anyone outside of me will know that it's tangly under here. And in fact, you can't really see tangles. Like, yes, your wig will start sticking together in places. Like, as you can see, like we have hair that kind of sticks together. But you have to remember too that on real hair that grows out of your head, when you haven't washed your hair in like 3 days or so, your hair also starts clumping. So it's not like it's a giveaway as like, oh, this person is wearing a wig because the hair is clumping together. No, it just, you know, I just like haven't washed it this morning. Like, it is not a giveaway. Guys, I don't know if you knew this, but yes, this is my wig channel. This is where I come on to talk about wigs, but in my real day-to-day life, besides my family at this point who knows like I talk about wigs on YouTube, nobody knows that I wear wigs. And I wear my 4-year-old wigs that are synthetic. So I'm trying to give you this information as encouragement, but also being transparent and honest that like it does depend on who you are too. Because if your tolerance is very low, like I don't know if you could put my wig here on your head right now and be okay with wearing it, because it does have tangles down here. So if that's you and you're really sensitive to the feeling of hair like from here down, then maybe the 4 to 6 month lifespan really will be your answer in your reality. So that's why I wanted to sort of explain this to you, because it varies and it differs. And to just give one answer would be incorrect. I need to be able to explain it, because you might be somebody who's just like me who can keep their synthetic wigs for years. And in fact, people who have watched my refreshing video on how to make their wig come back to life have said the same things. Like, you can go there and even check the comments. Like, there are people that have said, wow, this has brought my wig back to life. It's like brand new again. I never knew there was something like this that would work, and here it is working. And that makes me so happy, because like, yeah, like when I figured it out, I was like, this is awesome. My wigs are just gonna keep lasting. And that's what they've done. And for a lot of others, that's now their reality too, that their synthetic wigs can actually last a long time. Because I get it, like if you're spending a lot of money on a synthetic wig, we want them to last a long time. It's really almost discouraging to hear that our $500 synthetic wig that we bought is gonna die in 4 to 6 months. Like, that's actually really discouraging. And I remember hearing that too when I first got my very first synthetic wig. But I was so determined to not let it die, because at that time, like I've been wearing wigs for like well over a decade at this point. And when I first got into wigs and I got my first synthetic, I didn't have money to be buying more than one wig. Like, I could only get like one, and it had to last me. Like, if you're paying $500 for for a brand name synthetic wig, like you want it to last. But I can't just say to you guys, oh, it's going to last you years if you have a really low tolerance, or if like, I don't know how you're caring for it. I don't know how you wear it. Do you glue down your wig every day, or is it glueless? Like that's going to determine lifespan too. If you glue down your wig every single day, it's going to decrease the lifespan of your lace. If you're wearing your wig glueless and it has ear tabs, which this wig does, ear tabs are my favorite because they extend the lifespan of the wig because you're not having to glue it down to keep it secure on your head. And it's more convenient when you put it on in the morning because you don't have to glue anything down. You don't have to make anything like blend. Like there is no blending. You don't have to blend. You literally pick your wig up, put it on your head, and leave the house. Do you know how game-changing that is? And that's why I was willing to buy a name brand synthetic wig, like one that looks real, one that has a beautiful lace front where it looks like it's growing out of your head. Those are the wigs that I like to buy. And so when I'm spending that much money on one, especially at the beginning when I was so much like younger and didn't have a career yet, I was discouraged when I heard really only 4 to 6 months of my wig living. And then what? Then I throw it out and then I spend another $500? Like, how was I supposed to do that? And so that's when I figured out the way that I currently and still to this day refresh my wigs, because I want them to last as long as they can last. And it's going to differ depending on your wig, guys. It's not going to be the same. It depends on so many factors. So I can't just tell you, oh, it's only 4 to 6 months when my reality has been longer. So that is my answer. And I hope it made sense. And if you have a question or a complaint or you want to argue with me, that's fine. Put it in the comment section. I'm not going to argue back, but you are free to comment however you like. And in fact, I encourage your comments because I read every single one of them. And I know other people watching this are going to go down there and read comments. And I hope others can find encouragement in this video. Like, again, I'm just trying to be honest. This has been my reality, and I really, really hope it benefits you guys as well. In the description of this video, I'll put my refreshing videos, how I wash my synthetic wigs, as well as how I put heat back into my synthetic wigs. And hopefully you can try that on one of yours, and hopefully it returns the life back into your wig for you, and your reality can turn into my reality, and then we can all have our wigs for longer. That's what I want for everybody. So I love you guys, and thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you next time. Bye.